All right, welcome to this video. This is just a brief walk around of the this time attack build. As you can see, it's a 2004 Subaru WRX. Quite noticeably, the biggest difference you'll see is that this is in fact not a stock WRX motor. It is a version 9 JDM 207. This engine here, once we had it dynoed and tuned, creates about 296 horsepower to the wheels and about 310 foot-pounds of torque. Some of the changes that I've made to the stock engine is I've added a K&N cold air intake system. You can definitely hear the blow-off valve on it, which is incredibly nice to hear, especially while under boost. Once I did the engine swap, I also added a Mishimoto X-Line radiator, and let me tell you, this thing has been a dream. Out on the track, this thing has kept this thing cold during all conditions, hot, humid heat, and freezing temperatures up here in Canada. As we move to the front, you can see it's a little bit different, not too much. I've added these STI replica headlight covers. They are from China, so yeah, the color is a little bit different, but I do have intentions to paint the entire bumper here black, and same with the hood. Well, speaking of hood, let me pull this thing down. All right, I've added here quick latch hood pins. These things are absolutely amazing. They look amazing, and well, as you can see here, the hood has taken quite a bit of damage. Well, not damage, more like rock chips and stuff from the Canadian winters, from sand and salt and back roading. So gonna get this all repainted, hopefully do like a two-tone to match with the bumper, so should be interesting. All right, as we're moving along here, fronts, I've added some Brembo calipers, and as you can see by the color, they're no longer gold, but this dark maroon color. That means these have been under huge amount of heat, and with me under doing track days and stuff, it went from a gold to pretty much a brown very quickly. I've had to add spacers for the rims because the offset was actually hitting the calipers when I first installed them. So minor things you need to think about when you do in fact look at rims, rim sizes. Well, up here, it's the STI strut with a Tein lowering coil, and these I bought off a guy from TSC online chat, and these things have been great, but it is time to update. And as we move along inside the car, don't have very much room in the garage. Are these AutoWorks window vents? These things look amazing, super easy to install. You literally just lower the window a bit, put it in, raise it up, and it fits like a glove. As we're moving back to the rear, not much has changed. Still the STI struts with the Tein lowering coilovers. Really nice setup. It brings the car up, gives a nice look. I've added these red Rally Armor mud flaps, pretty much to help not with the style, and also with the fact that in Canadian winters we get a lot of snow buildup on the back here. It looks ugly, and this definitely gives it the rally feel. And yeah, not much has been done to to the back brakes. These calipers are red. I did buy the car with them painted, so I didn't do too much to that, but I have full intention on replacing the rotors, the brake pads, and also changing to coilovers, and certainly updating the sway bars. Now, moving around to the back, oh, mind the mess. Not much has been changed. I did add a Invidia N1 exhaust, and the reason for the gold foil is, if you can see underneath here, during the first track day that I went to, it actually started to melt the plastic, so I had to find a way to reduce the amount of heat. Plus, I think the gold foil looks pretty damn good. Mishimoto, as I said, these guys are fantastic in fluid cooling, but also they are one of the sponsors that I have, along with White Line, which I will be doing all the sway bars, bushings, and suspension components. And a major sponsor is Copperhead Distillery. I'll add a link to the video. They have some of the best quality alcohol on the market to this day, and they're located in Northern Ontario. So if you're ever up there near Sunridge, I suggest you stop in and you tell them that I sent you. So hope you enjoy this video, and we will get back to many more. This is just a brief description as to a brief walk around as to what the car looks like before these transformations to time attack. Hopefully you guys stick around. Cheers.